Another client owns a few restaurants, and he just opened up his third restaurant, just had his second baby, so he has a lot of craziness going on, and he's stressed and overwhelmed and too busy to keep up with everything. And I asked him, I was like, well, how have you dealt with this in the past? You know, what's helped you? And he said, well, he goes, well, I used to meditate. And I said, well, why don't you meditate now? Because I don't have enough time. And I said, well, tell me a little bit about your meditation. I go, when you did meditate, what would it do for you? And he said, oh my gosh. He goes, I was more relaxed. I was a better manager. I was a better father and husband. I had more energy. I ate healthier. I made better decisions for the business. I'm like, what? All of those things and you can't make time for it? I said, well, what would you do? What's your meditation? Well, I had this CD and I go to here. And he went through the whole thing. And I asked him, I was like, well, it sounds like it comes down to these three things are a big part of your meditation. I said, how long would it take if you just did A, B, and C? And he said, oh, I could do that in 8 minutes. I said, 8 minutes? In 8 minutes and you could still experience and get some of those results? And he's like, yeah, I think so. So he learned, instead of having this rule that it has to be a certain way, to let go of the rule, let go of the judgment, and say that 8-minute meditation and maybe just taking a few breaths. We even talked about it maybe in his car before he walks into the restaurant to start the day, or in the shower, or on the drive. You know, something that can just, use that, limit that amount of time and the amount of impact that that can have.